For decades, Earth had watched the stars burn in war. The galactic conflict, as it came to be known, had engulfed half the known universe. Empires rose and crumbled, alliances were made and betrayed, and ancient species vanished like smoke. Yet, amidst it all, Earth remained neutral, a lone blue planet tucked in a quiet arm of the Orion Arm, silently observing, quietly surviving. It wasn't due to weakness. Humanity had advanced far beyond its early spacefaring days. It had built fleets, colonies, terraformed moons. But the memories of Earth's own world, wars had taught a lesson burned deep into every leader's mind. War was only glorious until the dead stopped counting. So Earth chose silence over slogans. It watched, it listened, and it waited. That was until we arrived. No one detected the ship until it was inside Earth's orbit. It didn't match any known galactic design, neither Volturi, nor Draskin, nor the crystalline Aetherians. It shimmered like melted chrome and emitted no comms, no heat, no signals. Then it simply landed not in New Geneva or Neo-Tokyo, but in a quiet desert outside the old ruins of Tucson, Arizona. One command scrambled jets. Orbital defense grids went live. Soldiers in mech armor surrounded the crash site, but the ship didn't resist. Instead, its hull twisted open, and from within emerged a single figure. Not an army, not a diplomat. Just a girl, or something like a girl. She stood barely 5 feet tall, with skin that shimmered like storm clouds and silver eyes that seemed too old for such a young frame. She said her name was Weiss. She spoke every human language within minutes of exposure. And she had one request. I need sanctuary, and I need Earth's help. That night, President Mikhailov convened a secret session of the Terran Council. The leaders of every major human nation sat together for the first time in over a decade. Weiss explained everything. She was the last survivor of the Corel Ascendancy, a race wiped out by the Volturi and their allies after refusing to join the war. Her people had been neutral too. They believed in peace, science, and exploration. But neutrality in this war meant weakness. And weakness meant death. Earth listened. For hours, we spoke not just with words, but with raw data, planetary extermination, records, intercepted communiques, footage of genocide. She didn't beg for pity. She demanded witness. And then she said the words that changed everything. You think staying out will save you, but your silence speaks for you. The galaxy is watching, and it's decided you're next. That night, Earth's neutrality died. 2 weeks later, the skies above Jupiter burned red with plasma trails. The first Terran fleet launched from Europa, followed by thousands of stealth-class ships from Mars, Titan, and the Neptune shipyards. They didn't declare war, they answered it. Weiss became more than a refugee, she became a symbol. The girl who brought the truth. The girl who showed Earth the face of the enemy and the price of standing idle. She stood beside Admiral Ruiz as the first shots were fired. She watched Earth's railguns obliterate the Volturi forward base at Delta Centauri. The galaxy had underestimated humanity. Again. They forgot Earth had evolved by surviving itself, that it had clawed its way from tribal warfare to quantum AI in a blink of galactic time, that for every weapon other species had developed over centuries, humans had built one better in decades, because necessity was in their DNA. At the battle of Tlock Station, a single human ship, TSS Vengeance, destroyed a Draskin dreadnought 10 times its size. At the siege of Varnak's moon, Earth's mech infantry fought in zero-gravity trenches for 17 straight hours, never yielding an inch. The enemy started calling them the black-eyed deaths for the expressionless visors they wore in battle. And the silence they moved with, the Volturi, sent peace feelers. Earth ignored them, because now it was Earth's turn to speak. Months passed. Entire sectors flipped as neutral systems pledged allegiance to Earth's cause. Not out of fear, but because they saw something no empire had offered in millennia. Justice. Weiss stood in the ruins of her homeworld, hand in hand with the Terran Marines who helped reclaim it. She didn't cry. She didn't fall. She simply looked up at the twin moons and whispered, "They came." By then, Earth's flag, a blue Earth with 12 stars, flew on 1,000 worlds. The message was simple. You are not alone anymore, and Earth never returned to neutrality, because neutrality had nearly damned them all. Epilogue: in the Galactic Senate's rebuilt chambers, Earth now held the first seat. We sat beside President Mikhailov, now Earth's ambassador to the stars. She still looked the same, but her voice carried the weight of thousands. She addressed the council with words that echoed across systems. Earth did not come to rule. Earth came because it remembered what it felt like to scream into silence, and it vowed no one else would scream alone. The galaxy listened. Because this time, Earth had spoken, and nothing would ever be the same.